Hello, everybody. It is me, Dante, aka Bloodless, aka Sawyer, and I'm honored to bring to you Matchday number 3 of Minor League Division 1. Today we have a wonderful trio of games here, starting with Paris versus Krungthrup. I hope I'm saying that right. North Shore versus Rapid Magyar, and London versus Capstad. So, some very interesting games. I'm definitely excited to see what formations these teams are running. During the Cup qualifier games the other day, saw some very interesting formations, including some 3 strikers up top and pretty much everyone else all the way back on defense. Uh, I don't know if we'll get anything like that today, but as always excited to see what we'll get into, and we do. Speak of the devil, we're gonna have Paris running that, except they have one winger, so it's more like a 2 high striker system with, you know, 2 oddly positioned wingers. Still, AS Paris is on top of the league right now, so they're doing something right. We'll see if they're doing something right in this match with this formation. Kufo's going to pass back to Apostle. They start this one off. Wentworth has the ball to Lichtsteiner, and it's stolen back by Oliver after that interception. Lichtsteiner is going to throw into Wentworth. Going to go to Estragen. It's a long kick down the field, headed away. Possession is taken by Paris. So we're going to goal, tries to hit it, but it's picked up by Amaros. Stroh has the ball past to McNuggy. He's going to take a shot on net. He's going to score. Just 2 minutes into the game, we have our first goal. Now I'm hoping this bodes well, because, hey, I'm all for scoring. If you know me, you know I like goals. That was a great finish. Acton tried to slide in front of it, but wasn't able to get there fast enough, so. An improbable start to the match, but again, we're all for it. Burendenson. Well, I'm busy trying to sort out names. Kovacs fires a heater into the bottom left. Just corner, header back, a header into the box. Kovacs picks it up and just dances around, takes 2 steps with it, fires. So, if you guys remember, last time I was talking about like a 10-9 goal scoring game. Might see that again here with Nelson having the ball, rushing in the box, looking to hit it in. Does hit it in, but it's a wonderful save by Ferguson. And it's kicked out, but Branson takes the shot. Managed to get it off the clear. And Branson is going to this one in. Goes over the box and out of bounds, so just another goal kick. Already some excitement going on early in this match. Estrogen? Estrogen? I'm going to say estrogen. Estrangen. Back to the goalie Ferguson, who's pretty far out of bounds there, but hits it at Wentworth, out to the wing now. Oliver's going to carry it up, takes a step, it's too big, Acton takes it. Easy. I don't know how to say your name. Iggy. I'm going to call you Iggy. Iggy. Kovacs has the ball on the right wing, going to carry it up, gets past Magpool, has a free cross, and it's successful, and Tarandis tries to head it in, but goes over. Still, they're showing quite some fight. Brenson is going to kick this one in. Again, Nelson gets the header for it, but goes over. So 1 goal apiece in the first 10 minutes, and now nothing for the next 10. 10 plus. Alright, Estrin to Megul. Every time I see Magul, I want to go, Babagul. The Babagul. Anyway, Apostle hits it to Oliver on the right wing. Oliver's going to carry it, show a bit of speed. Chased down by Acton. Acton corners him successfully, but takes one step too many. And, and Stroh almost had a beautiful header. It was a very nice cross, given the limited space he had to actually fire that one off. With the right, Oliver takes the corner kick. It's pretty low, so headed away. So far, a very back and forth match. Very tug of war like. Ferguson's going to fire this one way down the field just to clear it. And the other goalie has it, Aguilera. He's going to put it to Suzuki, who's going to carry it across the field a bit before centering into Fernstenhausen. Cole almost runs out of bounds with it on the far right wing. He's going to pass it into Brendan, but goes through past him. So it's picked up by Stroh. So now we got a counterattack. A nice fire to Apostle, who's going to boot it all the way down the field to Stroh. And it's a free shot to the Kufo. But he's 1 offside, 2 excellent save by the goalie. Oh, I think the dreams of a 10-9 match are in the dust for this one, but still, maybe we can get like a 4-3 match here, you know? Goal almost makes that one come true with that fire from the top of the box. Empire kicks in, headed out, and that header almost went quite awry for Lichtsteiner. Oliver, another cross. Is it going to be another low one? Yes. So Stroh's going to pass it back to Oliver. He's going to pass it back to Stroh. Pass to Estrogen. All the way back to McGould. He's going to duck into the box. Takes the shot, but it's pretty easy save for Aguilera. So, halftime now is here. Just looking at it. Again, we've had some plenty of opportunities for both teams, but neither team has capitalized. They have very different formations. Well, actually, they're not very different, but they do have different formations here. So, we'll see if one of these formations breaks down in the second half or not. Although clearly neither prioritizes defense as much as we think they would. Either way, Kvekvetsia. I'm gonna call him Vetsia because I'm not struggling with that. It's over and over. Kovacs passes to Acton to Nelson, tries to hit it back over to Kovacs, but picked up by Ferguson. It's too far ahead. He's gonna hold onto the ball, waste a little bit of time for some reason while he's waiting for his team to kind of move into position. Boots it way down the field, and it's honestly a pretty damn accurate to Stroh. But he heads it over, but it's picked up by Brendan. Acton now grabs it. Brendan has it, the ball back on the wing, pass it into Kovacs, who does have Tyrannus up front. Tyrannus does have it. And boots it over the net, so I gotta stop holding, I'm waiting with bated breath here, but I gotta remember, I can't just be like the viewer. I gotta actually commentate it. Ferguson boots it down, and again, Stroh heads it. Tries to get to McNuggy, but still too far. So, Vetsia has it. Pass to Kovacs, who's going to look to boot it in. And it's a wonderful cross. Very low, very short. But Empires just runs in and just full sends. I swear, that man ran like he had no regard for human life. Look at this. Watch this back. Kovacs hits it, and Empire... It could have easily gone to Tyrannus, who was close to the goalie, yes, but still. Empire just runs in and charges like physics doesn't apply. Either way. Jameston to Suzuki. Pass to Jameston again to Acton. Acton moves into the midfield to Kovacs to Empire. And a little ticky-tacky football. Suzuki has them in front of the net. And it's a wonderful tip by Ferguson to put it over the net. Ace Paris currently up 2-1. They have possession of the ball right now with this corner kick. Does try for it. The header goes over the net, so it was a pretty good attempt, though. Okay, Brendanson has possession of the ball. Suzuki managed to run and collect that. Jameston now is going to look to pass it to Nelson. Now to Kovacs in the middle. As Kernthorpe's defense looks to get back into position, Brendanson has the ball. Going to cross it in. Bounces off McNuggy. Potentially picked up by Amoros. It is. To McNuggy to it's Giroux, but it's intercepted. Pass to Empire, who now has a little bit of time on it. Bad pass, Oliver intercepts. Krung threat. Ferguson now boots it way down the field to clear it. The opposite goalie has it. Now Jameson, I thought we were going to get some goalies passing back and forth there, but nope. Vetsia has the ball and just boots it into Tarandis, who sinks it. So although Empire stole the previous one, Tarandis makes sure he gets his dues. Wow, okay, and I can't lie, Tarandis kind of stole that one from Kovacs as well. Both of them had a good shot at that. So, Ace Paris proven to be the stronger offensive team. Currently picking apart Kernthorpe's defense. Apostle to Wentworth. Back to Apostle. Now to Oliver. Tries to boot it past Suzuki, and Suzuki doesn't let that happen. Aguilera to Furnace to Hosen. To Brendanson. Now to Vetsia. Now to Kovacs in front of the net, but Estrogen picks it up. Vetsia has the ball again, though. Kovacs shoots, but it's too wide. Actually, it looks like it was Simmons saying that Ferguson got a hand on that, so good save by him. Oh, that was a wicked try by Nelson, but a little too, just boots the outside of the net. I had some power on that header. Anyway, Jameson Suzuki back to Jameston, probably to Acton here. Nope. To Empire. Now to Acton, I assume. Nope, all the way across to Brendanson, back to Vetsia to Brendanson again. Now that happened really fast, but it was Vetsia to Kovacs to Tarandis, I think it was. Let's see. No, just Vetsia to Tarandis. Just like a little chain. They just link these passes together smoothly, and it just puts them in a good position in front of the net to, with the strikers having good finishing, of course, just to sink it. They're working like a well-oiled machine today. Oliver Amoros to Lichtsteiner, who boots it over to Magul. If Kernthorpe wants to win this, they need a miracle. And Magul picks that one up. Just enough force to Stroh, but Empire to Tarandis as they intercept the ball. Tarandis going to run this one up. Doesn't take the shot. Empire. And Empire looks like he's going to have his second goal of the night. I think that one is onside. So, yep. Wow. They just hit him on the counterattack. Pretty effortlessly. And Tarandis just uses his speed to really carry that one all the way up. Empire moves into a nice position to take the shot. So, a little passing. Easy peasy. Ace Bears, though, is really racking up bookings. Like, they have 4 yellow cards. It's not ideal. Either way, AS Paris, once again, another possession. Oh, lost to Magul, though. And Estrogen Pass back to Wentworth. Probably going to look to boot it upfield, I assume. Nope. To Ambrose, to McGould. We're going to methodically push this one up as time is very close to running out. To Ferguson, who's probably going to boot this one up. That's what goalies usually do. Nope, I just want to see goalies boot it. Okay, to Oliver on the right wing. Back to Lichtsteiner. To Ambrose. McNuggy, maybe? Nope, takes himself past Stroh to Apostle, who's going to take the shot. Yeah. And it wasn't a bad attempt, but they need to do more like that earlier. All right, Oliver on the cross in. Header away. Stroh picks it up. Back to Oliver to Stroh, who's going to look to put it to Wentworth, who's going to take a shot here, I assume. Nope. He had a chance, but Suzuki blocks him off quickly, and Wentworth just runs out of bounds as game reaches full time. So, Tyrandus and Empire both working together. Empire's taking 2 goals. Tyrandus having 2 goals and an assist. One of them, the assist going to Empire. So, 5 goals for Paris, showing excellent form. Although, they may have shown excellent form in terms of performance, what they didn't show was excellent discipline. Their plays they linked together were very good, but at the end of the day, 4 fouls is not what you want to see. 4 yellow cards. Either way, Paris comes out on top, only allowing a single goal as well, so that's always nice. Next we got North Shore versus Rapids. Also, if you haven't seen it, a little shameless self-plug, but I made Joe Mormore on Rapids a graphic about a week ago or so, and I put a lot of effort into that, so go check that out if you haven't already. Although it already has like 100 views on it, so I wouldn't be surprised if you checked it out. While we're waiting to get through this, thank you everyone for your excellent support on the forums media stuff. It's awesome going into my threads and seeing everything have like 100 views. It's a huge honor. Make sure you guys are showing love to all the other media creators as well. North Shore is going to kick this one off for us. It looks like Piana's going to take this, but it's tackled away by Bryant. Piana. I don't know, but it goes to Ganberg. Back to Piana on the wing. Gonna look to cross it in if he can get it past Bryant. He does, and Rashford just sinks that one in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Barely an inconvenience. So, just like in the Paris game, in less than a minute, we're going to have our first goal. So actually faster than the Paris game. Nice accurate header. De Soto did have a chance to try and knock that away, but unfortunately, Rashford was just quicker to the punch. Ney Marino is going to take this kick in. Pena picks it up, pass back to Ney Marino, who tries to cross again. Doesn't get it. Rashford does have a chance. He takes a shot, but it's body blocked. Bryant picks it up and into Highlight. So, Harper is going to be in on this throw-in from the corner. To Space, who's going to boot it in. And, yeah, just picked up by Wall Jr. With Negos, who just kind of in front, he just takes his time with it. Kitterpin is going to pass it back to Wall, to Gerard, to Gaisberg, to Piana, who's going to cross it in, has a nice chance. Rashford takes the header, but picked up Stevens pretty unceremoniously. Just no fanfare in that one. Ney Marino on another kick in. We're going to see about 1 billion of these today. No exaggeration, by the way. No hyperbole. Ney Marino. Yurkel. To Rashford. No, not to Rashford. It was a shot. Stevens blocks it. It bounces off his hands, and Rashford picks up the loose shot. Shoots himself. Gets the second goal of the night. That will be onside. I'm fairly certain about that one. So yeah, Vox, it took a nice shot. It was a nice save by Stevens, but the second one, like, Stevens immediately shot up. That man has been practicing some of those Jackie Chan moves to, like, fling himself up uh, onto his feet. Either way, Harper crossed this one in, and an evil with an evil header. I'm not gonna lie, there was so many bodies in the way, I barely saw that one go in. There's so many names in the way. Look at that. How are you gonna see that one? Looks like, honestly, I thought Gerard headed it in, but apparently Evil did. Like, Gerard missed the header. Alright, Tentacles to Kitterpin. To Gerard. To Kitterpin. To Gainsberg. It picked off by the pass of Marino was picked up by Harper. Marino intercepts it back, past to Tentacles. He's going to look to pass it all the way back to the goalie. Interesting. Now to Gerard, who loses the possession of it, and goes who just takes it and shoots. His 5th goal of the season. Wow. And we already have 4 goals in the first 22 minutes of this game. It's just sloppy. Absolutely sloppy plays from North Shore United on that one. Gerard just has the ball beneath or in between his feet, and is like, yeah, I'll just watch this guy run at me. Sloppy play. You hate to see it. Either way, it makes for some more excitement, and the possibility of a 10-9 game is still alive. Either way, Evil's going to take that one, pass it up. It's picked up by Tentacles, we lose the possession of it. And Space whiffs on a golden chance for the Rapids to rapidly seize the lead. More pass into Bryant to DeSoto. He's going to pass it back to the goalie. Stevens going to beat this one back to Space. And back to the goalie. So the goalie's racking up some fun passing stats. We love it. Boots it far. Negosu gets it. Pass cracker to do. Tries to pass side. Picked up by Yurko. And Rashford now has possession of it. Pass back to Kitterpin to Tentacles. But it's picked up by Evil. On the counterattack now, Rapids will have a chance to score. Evil hits it in. Tries to get it to Negosu. Picked up by Gerard. Harper now picks up the loose ball. Going to cross it in once more to Evil. And to Sai, who takes the shot. And it's over the bar. As Wall tips it. Negosu going to kick this one in. Pass it to Bryant to Space, who takes the shot, body blocked. And Vox is going to get it on the counterattack, beside tackles it out of bounds. So, I don't know what Sai's doing, but I guess he's here. So, good for him. Space to Harper. Space going to carry it up. Pass back to Harper once more. Into Quacker to Moore takes the shot and it's way over. That man went for a field goal and still probably would have missed it with how high that was going. Banez going to pass it Del Prio. Banez has a lot of space to carry it up. Crosses it in, and that's a wonderful header by Pirlo. Wow. He just passed the ball and kept running the one way. Down to position. You love to see it. Look at that. This man is not going to stop running in the highlight. Oh, actually, no, he does stop running. But I don't know how he gets there in time. He takes a weird angle on it, rounds up. Like a semicircle. Still. What a exciting first half. Rapids did have a couple missed opportunities in front of the net. 3, actually. One by Space, Sai, and more. So, 2 of their rookies there. I'm not sure. I don't think Space is a rookie. Either way, even counting those missed opportunities, this game is off to one hell of a start. More up to Bryant on the wing. Too big of a touch. Pena picks it up. Gerard now has possession of it and to highlight. So XG only has a combined 3, like just over 3. Del Prio to Tentacles. In Almost had Pena, but Bryant picks it up. Gainsbourg just decides to take a damn shot. Bryant has possession. Gainsbourg takes the shot anyways. Of course, body block. Namarino pass to Del Pirlo. Headed out of bounds. Namarino once again has it. No one for North Shore is really like directly in front of the net there. Headed away and a highlight. So now we're starting to see a few bookings. And unfortunately, it looks like that 10-9 dream is once again dead. Namarino, another corner. I told you we're going to see a billion of these. No exaggeration. This time, the header to Del Pirlo is on the mark. So he gets a brace. Might turn into a hat-trick. Still has 30 minutes to do so. But Sai, what are you doing, Sai? Sai stands there, looking like a lost dog. Honestly, I'm allowed to make fun of him because he's my bud. So don't worry about it. But you definitely wish he could have had that one back. Del Pirlo tries to do the same thing once again. Pena picks up the loose ball to Namarino to Urkel to Vox. He takes the shot, bounces over the net after the body block. More on that block, by the way. So, putting in some effort. We like to see it. 4-2. This game isn't completely out of reach yet. Namarino takes the corner. Blocked. Pena picks it up. Going to pass to Namarino, I assume, here. Tries to. Body blocked by Bryant. Pena picks it up again, though. Going to cross it in. And Rashford with his second of the night. Or, sorry, his third of the night. So, Bryant makes the stop once. But it's not enough to stop Pena from hitting another cross to Rashford. Pena might have 3 assists tonight. Or even 4. But just a wonderful night for North Shore. Nagosi's going to carry this one up the field, loose to the wing. Takes a dip up, pass to Bryant as he resumes his position as striker. Cracker to the side, takes a random shot, but definitely should have either passed to Evil there or carry it up more himself. Either way, De Soto to Bryant, to Nagosu, to the wing, Mormor, who whips it in, and it's a beautiful little play there. Unfortunately, the finishing doesn't work out, though. Still, Rapids do have the right idea. They had 3 guys in position to possibly take that shot. So, Nagosu to Bryant off the corner. Nagosu back to Bryant. To Space, who loses possession. Oh yeah, it's been a long day, folks. Ooh, and Nagosu takes the kick. The free kick would have been definitely one from a distance, but would have been very cool if he made it. Either way, Bryant's gonna boot this one in from the corner. Headed away, kept in bounds by Squid, but then boot cleared once more. Mormor picks it up, and a highlight. Alrighty. Is Mormor the highlight killer? Maybe. We'll keep an eye to it, folks. I'll report back to you. This is Dante News. Now reporting. Cracker-Doo to De Soto. To Bryant. Tries past Cracker-Doo. Doesn't work. Rashford has in front of that. He's going to get 4th. Oh no! It bounces off the bottom of the crossbar. Oh, Rashford. You played so well so far. And just for that to happen. Oh, that's painful. Ooh, Vox picks it up on the counterattack. Has Rashford in the middle, 1-on-1 with Squid. Crosses it in. Rashford picks it up, and it's a nice header attempt. Even if it's from a bit of a distance, excellent. Excellent play. Tentacles throws it in to Namarino. Back Tentacles to Del Pirlo, who kicks it out of bounds. Interesting. Wasn't even really aimed at the net. Namarino crosses it in. To Rashford. Doesn't work out. It goes to clears with a header. Pena to Box. Wastes a bit of time. Pass back to Tentacles. To Gainsbourg. Back to Gerard. To Tentacles on the left. Pass all the way back to Kitterpen, to Gainsberg. End of game. So a 5-2 game that never, actually, not never. It did feel close in the first half of the first half. But Rashford with a wonderful brace. And I think Pena did have... How many assists did he have? He did have 3 assists. I was right. Honestly, Pena might be the MVP of this game. Even if they say that he isn't. He's the MVP in my heart for this one. Even if I really can't decide if I'm saying his name right or not. Either way, Rapids seeing some rookie struggles at the moment, but they did show some good flashes. So even though they lost, it's still early in the season, so I wouldn't take this one too hard if I were them. Just look at it as a preview of what could be if you once they get their rookie settled and stuff. Either way, our final game of the night, Inter London. We're run a bit of a strange formation. Not that we haven't seen it before. And Kapstad are running a very similar formation. Actually, I think it might be the same formation. Kapstad is currently sitting third in the table. So London and Kapstad are likely swap spots on the table if Kapstad loses. Von Wolf back to McDougall to start. Okada to Homie the homie, to Pedro, to Kasich. Pass it up to Jang. Carries it, loses possession. Pedro does pick it up though. Pass back to Jang, and Jang isn't paying attention, so he loses possession again. It's going to be another clear though. Dewitt is going to pick it up and to highlight though. So Zhang really not paying attention. Doesn't bode well. Although Wolf has the ball, passes back to Dewitt and to Kasich. Back to Dewitt to Okada, who passes it to Homie on the wing to Fanto Benz, who's going to take the shot, and it's blocked. A very nice block, by the way. Although Kasich is going to take the corner. And it goes to Wolf. Not Von Wolf, Bad Wolf. Like Bad Bunny. Like Bunny. Bad Wolf might be a bunny. We don't know. Kasich to Pedro, who's going to take the shot and way over. Way over. Either way. Kasich once again going to take the shot. From the corner. Headed away. Kasich's going to pick up the loose ball. Tries to pass it. Dewitt picks it up in the middle. Probably going to pass to Pedro. He does. Looks for a guy. Tries to pass to Fano Benz. Doesn't get it. Joshua picks it up. Francis does have it for a second, but Fano Benz snags it. Pedro has the ball. He's going to shoot and score. Felix Pedro. Wonderful attempt for him. And, I think, not to be too mean, but the goalie kind of just fell, and his fall was too slow, if anything. Kind of looked like it slipped on his arm. Okay, Zhang to Okada to do it. To Wolf. Wolf is going to look. He's going to cross it into Fanto Benz, who takes the shot. Almost goes in, but can't go. The goalie is going to pick it up. Do it. Looks to pass to Wolf. Back to Do it. Back to Wolf. Who hits it way back to the Walrus man himself in net. Okada passes to Wolf. Wolf carries it up the wing, looking for a partner in the middle, maybe. Hits it in, but it's not a high cross. It's low. Now there's going to be a counterattack. Kane currently has the ball to Lizard. Kasich intercepts it to pass to Von Wolf, who's going to carry this one up the field a bit. Pass it between the legs to Kasich, who's going to shoot. And it's going to be picked up, so. There we go. Apparently he deserved Von Wolf deserved to finish after that one. Deserved to finish off his nice pass, I guess. Either way. Okada back to the Walrus to do it. Probably to Wolf on the wing. Does go there. And pass it all the way up to Von Wolf, who's going to have a chance. Going to try to boot it in. Doesn't. Pass to Bad Wolf. Picked up by Kasich. And takes the shot. And it's too high. Von Wolf being used as a passer is interesting considering his lack of passing capabilities, but alright. Either way. DeMarco into Francis, so Interlund's finally going to have a highlight here. Crosses it in, tries to get it to Neil. Doesn't. So it's going to be a goal kick. Pedro has it. Boots it up. Tries to hit it to Phantom Benz, but doesn't work out. As the goalie collects the ball easily. You're going to drop kick it to O'Neal, who hits it. Zhang picks it up, though. He's going to look for someone. Ooh, too big of a touch. Lizard picks it up. It's a shame for Capstad. Ooh, Francis, bad pass to Kasich. Kasich takes a big touch and is tackled away to Kane. Passes to Lizard. Pass to O'Neal on the wing. Back to Eriksson. To O'Neal once again. Now to Jerdohagen. To DeMarco. To McZerry. So, and a highlight. Ooh, Kasich picks it up, and they got a counterattack on this highlight. To Zhang. It's too big of a touch again, but Joshua saves it to Phantom Benz, to Kasich, who throws it all the way to Phantom Benz, who hits it in to McDougal, who heads it, and it's saved by a body block. Now we got another counterattack to Big Zero, who's going to dance around. Kasich picks this one up, pass to Phantom Benz, and end of highlight. So, a lot of excitement going on there. End of the first half is rapidly approaching, though. Kasich's going to boot this one in from the corner to do it. And it's a good save. Do it, hits it again. But again, it's not on the mark, so. Lizard pass into O'Neal to Mendes. I'm sorry, Mendes. Not Mendes, Mendes. To DeMarco, hit away by Joshua Homey. Dougal chases Francis down, tries to get the body block, doesn't. It's over the net anyways, though. Zero is going to take this one, this corner. Boots it, and it easy headed away by Do It. And it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. Joshua Homey, Esquire, limited the third. He's going to pass into Zhang, who's going to take the shot and score. So, Capstad is going to put themselves up 2-0 heading into halftime. Just before halftime as well, so good timing. Yeah, look at that. Wonderful. Excellent plays by Capstad here to secure the lead. Although London is going to have one chance before halftime with this corner from O'Neal. Jertogian to Francis to Eriksson, who takes a random shot but doesn't work out, and it's going to be halftime. So, struggle for him. O'Neal, definitely. Look at, although their goalie has played well. I agree with that. Their goalie has made quite a few saves that felt improbable. Halftime subs. How are things going to shake out? It's as good time as any to remind you all to stay hydrated. Currently, I have some quality H2O. The Pope leaves the match. Pete Martell is in. And I believe Pete Martell is only 2 goals off 100, I think. So, could be something to watch. Lizard to O'Neal. Picked up. Looks like it was a penalty of some sort or something, but either way, Wolf gets it. Martell falls down after Okay. That was quite something. Walrus didn't even react to that one, unfortunately. Yeah, they just kind of stopped. Everyone just kind of stopped moving at some point. And then after that, Martel falls down. DeMarco picks it, pass up to Rivers in the net. They tried to say it was a slide tackle, but it really doesn't feel that way. Again, it felt like a stumble. Either way, Mendez has the ball. Back to Lizard. As Interland looks to make this even game. To Kane, who takes a shot, although it's open. Alright. We have throwing for DeMarco. So first half is all Cap's dad. Second half so far has just been all London. Tongan. Gonna pass to Mendez. Who passed to Lizard. Bounces up the wing. Pass to McNeil. To Mendez. To Kane. Picked up by Walrus. Alright. So we're off to a good start here for London. I think the key to them finishing this is just limiting these opportunities, like the free kick Pedro has, who just boots into bad. Wolf just beats out Eriksson. My fellow podcast musketeer is kind of got mossed. That's a football reference for all you soccer junkies. Yeah, that's right. We talk football here. Oh, is that offside? Nope. It's going to count as a goal. And there's an injury to DeMarco. That's a shame. DeMarco's been putting up a wonderful performance. Actually, it's the best rating on their team so far. I think there's an injury there. Yes, injury. Either way, Wolf clears it to... Doesn't get to Pedro, but Lizard picks it up instead. Pass to McZero, who's going to put it into Kane. It bounces off the post. Von Wolf clears the ball. Dougal heads it. Pedro picks it up and clears it finally. Wow. Okay. That was the definition of dramatic. Kasich to Hunt. To Pedro, who takes the shot. Bounces off of the goalie's hands. So. Gonna be another corner. Kasich takes it again. And they have Von Wolf all the way back. That's interesting. By the way, Pedro picks up the loose ball. Pass to Okada. Who's going to look to probably play this back. Yeah, all the way back to the goalie. That felt pointless. I don't like that play. By the way, Lizard throws an Eriksson. Who passes it back to Tongan. To Gagne? Rivers, just the super sub. Who's going to boot this one into Kane, who takes advantage and scores. 2-3. London closes the gap to 1 goal once more. For the third time this match. Wow. And all it took was your best performing player on the pitch getting injured. Sweet. Big zero. Boots it in, threw it away. Eriksson, covered by Von Wolf, has to he lets the completely attacking striker get the best of him in that one. Oh, he takes a wicked shot. Bounce off the hands. O'Neill takes the shot, but a wonderful pickup by Walrus to wonderful recovery and snagging the ball out of midair there. Either way, this game is quickly coming to an end. We have a little bit of extra time here. Although, it looks like we're only going to get maybe one highlight out of it. Super sub. Going to take the ball up to Pedro. To Homie. To Martel. Intercepted. Kane now has the ball. Looking to guide his team to one more goal in order to draw even. And Hunt has the ball. Boots it out of bounds. Game over. Capstad wins. Oh my god. It's a shame I can't talk about this game for at least 24 hours or so. The crash out would be kind of nuts. But that's fine. Because we do a little crashing out. Probably daily by now, but that's fine. This is fine. I'm not crying, you're crying. Either way, Capstad with the win, though. Definitely ease the burn of the not scoring a little bit, so yeah. We'll take a quick look and see where this one is, where the standings lie, but Capstad may have jumped into second with this victory. We'll have to see in just a moment, because they usually show it, which they will. So overall, very good. Yeah. So Paris is in first. Rapid manages to stay in second, but now they are tied with Capstad. North Shore bumps themselves up to fourth with their wonderful performance, as Krugthorpe bumps down to 5 and Interland remains dead last. Well, guys, with that, unfortunately, our day has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, stay hydrated, stay safe, uh, and stay humble. No, that doesn't work. Don't stay humble. Stay friendly, stay loving, and take care. This is Dante signing off.